Hi, welcome to The Underway. I'm V, this is Charlotte, and this channel is dedicated to sharing our experience of adventures around the UK. Thanks for tuning in as we walk, discover beautiful and interesting places, and try to improve our skills in wild camping, hiking, and alternative living. If you are enjoying these videos and they're giving you a sense of adventure and freedom, do think about hitting the subscribe button to encourage us to make some more. Now on with the video. Hello, welcome back. Here we are outside High Barnet station, and we're on the London Loop today. We're on a little day walk, so we're just going to get out of the towny bit, and then I'll let you know what's going on. You got anything to say?
No, just trying to work out how to navigate from the station.
Great, okay, catch you in a bit. Hey there guys, so here we are with Charlotte again today. How you doing, Charlotte?
Yeah, good. Enjoyed having a bit of lunch.
That's good. So what are we doing today?
We are doing the London Loop.
And where are we?
We are up a hill near High Barnet, looking back towards London. It's very windy.
It's very windy, yeah. So I've been walking the London Loop on and off for ages now. They're really good day walks. And I haven't filmed any of the previous ones, but I thought I'd bring you along for this journey. So today we're going to be walking between about High Barnet and Enfield Lock in north east London. Very, very windy today, as you can see. The London Loop's very interesting because it's a real mix of terrain, some quite leafy areas and some built up suburban areas actually, but it's makes for excellent day walking if you're anywhere around London. You looking forward to the walk today?
Yeah, I am. I really love the London Loop. You just get to see all sorts of little sort of surprise areas of London that you didn't even realise were around. A surprising amount of green.
And are you worried about the wind?
A little bit. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll make filming a little bit interesting. I'm glad I've got a hairband because this is just going to be annoying all day.
So it is forecast for gale force today. It's only about 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, something like that. But there's the trees are moving around quite a bit, and there was some branches on the railway line on the way up here. So yeah, it could be a little bit interesting today. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us, and catch you later.
Great. So we got off at High Barnet station today. Walked down to pick up the loop with the link, and we've just come up here and had our lunch at this viewpoint, looking back over to London.
We've just come into the woods now. So nice to come into the woods and get away from the traffic. First part of this walk around High Barnet is really sort of old swanky estates, and lots of big houses, lots of big old houses, lots of private security and guard dogs and signs saying
men and big dogs.
Yeah, keep out and all the rest of it. So it's pretty, but it's like got a slightly unwelcoming sense that you're somehow trespassing. So anyway, it feels a little bit uncomfortable. So it's nice to sort of strike out a bit into land that's a bit wilder. I'll give you a little show around. Nice London Loop path. So yeah, onwards. So what have we got here, Charlotte?
So this is Beach Hill Lake, which is just slightly off the loop. and it was created in 1880 by Charles Jack as a feature in the grounds of his Beach Hill house. Apparently it's still called Jack's Lake.
It's now a fishing lake, so it looks like it's used for carp fishing and well, coarse fishing. But yeah, lovely place. Looks like a nice place to hang out for a few hours. But we can't. We need to carry on to Cockfosters, about a quarter of a mile away. It is windy! So we're at Cockfosters. We've just walked by the station and we're carrying on walking. So Charlotte, where are we going?
So we're not entirely clear. Most of the time on the London Loop it's really straightforward and we're accompanied by very good signs and you don't really ever need to use the book at all. But occasionally something like this happens. So I thought we might need to turn left a few metres back from where we came, but it's not quite clear. So maybe we need to go down here, or maybe we need to go back and go down this little path.
So the plot thickens. There's a little sign without a marker on it, so we're still not sure whether we're on the path. Anyway, we're going to try and find our way.
My bet is that I was right.
We shall see. Okay, so we think we've worked it out. So using the topography of the landscape and the map, it looks like we're on the right path. We found a tree belt and the path is curving right, which all look like good signs. Charlotte's not 100% convinced still, so we shall see. So I'm still betting that we're all okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. What do I get if I'm right?
A Mr. Kipling pie.
Okay, sold. Who was right?
I was right. Confirmed by Google Maps on my phone.
Okay, well done.
Means I get the Mr. Kipling pie.
You get the apple,
I'm all for that.
You get the apple pie. Well done. Good job.
Yeah, so I do think there is a little lesson in there. I often think that both of you need to be sure that you know where you are, and if one of you isn't sure, then take the time to work out why that is.
Yeah, a number of times I've walked on somewhere, pretty sure, like not entirely confident, but carried on, and then had to do quite a lot of walking back. So it's really worth stopping as soon as you're not sure where you are and working out where you are. Save yourself a lot of time and energy.
And not making the signs that you see meet what you want to see.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the signage is pretty good on the London Loop, but because it's sort of urban and suburban, you do get signs that have been turned around and broken or vandalised or just missing. So it is actually really helpful to have a guidebook just to help you out in those moments where the signs disappear suddenly. So how are you finding the walk?
Yeah, good. Yeah, no, I am enjoying it. It's very windy, which makes it quite atmospheric today. It's quite fun not to be out just on a very sunny day. Quite nice walking in different weather.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying being out in the wind as well. I'm hoping the sound's picking up okay, so we'll see when we get home. But yeah, I'm enjoying walking in slightly less clement weather, and I'm enjoying this leg actually. There's been a bit of suburban, but there's been quite a bit of forest. The first part was a bit weird because you've got all these big manor houses, but this next part after Cockfosters is much more rural. I think we're in the Trent, is it the Trent Country Park or something? Yeah. And it's at the moment, I must say, it's very, very nice. So I'd recommend it. This looks like a fairly good leg so far. The London Loop definitely varies. The quality of the walks varies. So I think in the guidebook there's about 15 sections, and some of them are really good, and some of them are a bit here or there. Some of them are just a bit plain weird, where they've just had to join places up to make the route in a way. So hopefully I'll be able to. These videos will be useful in letting you know a little bit on which sections are interesting, what's worth walking. So if we don't get blown away,
or knocked out by a tree falling.
Knocked out by a tree branch. I'll catch you in a bit.
So we're just gonna take this back where it actually belongs. Help someone out.
a sign. Woo! Okay, just to show you a bit on the map what we've done. We came here from High Barnet, across where Cockfosters station was, really good point to join, and then up through the Trent Country Park, which is actually really pretty. I really liked it. Some nice lakes and so on. Up to Enfield Chase, really interesting view. There's a big obelisk there and quite a lot of rolling landscape, so I'd recommend that. You can just park and have a look around, but it was really good walking.
This is where we had our little dispute about...
That's where we got a bit lost. Yeah. And then where we are now, we've come down from Enfield Chase and come through the woods, and we're now on a bit of an estate where we've just basically following field boundaries and pathways along to Salmons Brook. Apparently the map says there's a little viewpoint up here, so I'm curious just to see what that is. And then it looks like we join a ridgeway and a road, and then onwards across here. It looks a bit more suburban here, so I think we're entering the sort of last part of this rural area, and then we've got Clay Hill, and just beyond that we're on to Enfield Lock, so we pass by some rivers and a bit through the town as well. So, but we'll update you on that when we get there. So yeah, here we are coming to the end of our day walk, and I must say it's been a really good walk. It's a really good section. What do you think, Charlotte?
Yeah, I think one of the best that I've done actually. Really, really lovely. Very little kind of suburban sections, mainly out in green.
So we walked, so the actual section, the official section, is from Cockfosters to Enfield Lock. So we're just outside Enfield now, so it's 7 o'clock, we've got a little while to go. But we actually walked from High Barnet today, because well, that's the section that we thought we'd left out last time. So yeah, that little section was a little bit more suburban, but after we got to Cockfosters, it was really good. So I'd highly recommend that section to people, I think, Cockfosters to Enfield Lock. Really good. The wind hasn't been too bad. Yeah, it's been quite strong. Charlotte only got hit in the face with an acorn nearly once, and I got hit by a twig. Other than that, all okay. So yeah, really good day actually. Good mix of forest, riverside, sort of meadow, farmland. Really very nice. Yeah, are you happy with the day?
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, really, really loved it. Really loved it. Yeah, I'd really recommend it as well.
Yeah. You did need the book on this section though. There was a few sections where you needed to find your way a little bit, but yeah, good. So we'll take a few more shots coming into Enfield, but that's basically it for this walk. Hopefully I'll do some more on the London Loop. A couple more sections left to complete it. I do want to do a video on my little journey around the London Loop as well, and maybe a top 3 or something. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you want to see more videos, do subscribe. It just really encourages me, or encourages us to make some more. So yeah, let us know what you'd like to see, and I'll try and make them for you.